Okay, so this is part 3 of the way of knitting for the KR 850. So what is English rib? English rib is a variety of 1x1, and knitter side is plain stitch, but ribber side is tuck stitch. The example is knitted with medium yarn. Cast on for English rib is 1x1. It's the same 1x1 rib. Okay, so. If we're going to knit it at 20 and 20, then we take down the opposing stitches. Now, does it show us the graphic? Okay, we don't get to see the graphic for the setup, but we will take the extra ribber stitch out. You are also in P, not H. This is not a half pitch. And now we're just going to do our normal setup and our circular. So 0, 0, everybody's knitting. Yarn is clipped. Knitting across. All right. Ooh, that is not quite centered. Okay, that's mostly centered. Two small weights. One at 20 and one at 20. Do our circular thingamajigs. Okay, what do we got here for instructions? Set the carriages as shown in the figure. Okay, so main bed is knitting just perfectly. And now we do some different things with the ribber. So let me move the camera as usual. Okay, so this time for the ribber. Still in 2-2. We actually get to put that little tiny one into P. And we're going to put the right-hand side into PR. That is the only setting. And now we just knit. Now what's going to happen is the ribber itself will do the tucking in one direction and the knitting in the other. So it'll just lay yarn onto the needles. When you get tired of English ribbing, put that back into R, that back into N, and knit a couple rows. 1, 2. Snip, clip, and now let's see what we did. Okay, so here you see a tuck stitch and a plain stitch, and on this side you just get an exaggerated stitch. Which is the good side and which is the bad side? You know, that's totally up to you. I actually like the look of this side more so. So that is English rib. You can see a little bit closer here. So the next and last lesson for today is the fisherman's rib. And all the fisherman's rib is that we will be tucking on both beds on alternate rows. So what we're going to do is we're going to tuck on the ribber going to the right, and then tuck on the main bed going to the left. We do the same setup. So it's still 1 by 1. 0, 0. Nothing's in part. Everything's good to go. Something was just a little wonky there. I got a little thread in the way. Okay. Oh, I'm missing a needle. That's what was going silly. Okay. Well, I should be a little bit more careful, I guess. I am going to make sure that goes in there. And then I let it go. Okay. Putting on the same weights as before. Just the little ones. 1, 2. Nice and balanced. Yes, my son's friends are visiting. Okay, let's do our setup here. So, move the camera. We are tucking on the main, tucking on the ribber, setting the P so that it remembers to please do that. Increasing our attention to 3 and 3, and now we get to knit. Okay, last run of the day. Let's go. Okay, that's probably a good enough sample. 1, 2, 3. Moving the weights. Sing a little prayer. Okay, so here it's pretty on that side, and It's pretty on this side. Do a little close up. Pretty, and very easy knitting technique. In day 4, we will go into the racking patterns. So pages 34, 35, 36, and 37.